Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, many of you have been familiar with my work for a lot of years, and you're just discovering that I'm here providing content for you free of charge on YouTube. And some of you have been here for a while watching me do this, and I thank you all for helping me to keep this going. The world is ever changing, and it's changing a lot when it comes to content creation. Classically, I've been involved with the television industry and producing for the TV industry, and it's been a blast. But right now, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing for and with you guys by having this YouTube channel. That's why I will repeat this at the end. Super important, because everything's based on algorithms, that you subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe to it, and when you watch a clip, watch it all the way through, numbers turn over, and that algorithm flows, and all of that means I can keep creating more content for you. Proof in point, as far as what I've done over the past 20 years is, first thing up, here comes some bit of announcements here. Here we go. 20th anniversary is shipped, printed, ready to go. 76 films in all. My entire career for the past 20 years, actually 25 years, but I lost 5 years making the very first film, Snowshoes in Solitude. All the Survivorman seasons, Beyond Survival, Survivorman Bigfoot, various films that I've done along the way. So, first up, this guy is now ready to go. The Stroud 20th anniversary film collection. I could not be more proud, and I have you to thank for the fact that I'm holding this in my hands right now. By the way, we've already sold 400 of the 500 printed. You may want to get your order in now. Okay, so much going on. I need a sheet of paper to keep me on track here. The other thing, of course, is this YouTube channel. I want this YouTube channel to rock. I want it to be vibrant. I want it to have the kind of clips and content that you want and that you expect from me and that you enjoy from my work. So right out of the starting gate here, check out the link, but go to my most recent survival film called Fighting to Survive, where I went out with Elias Theodoro, and he's an MMA fighter, and he wanted to see what it was like to survive in the woods. He got a quick lesson, believe me, because the bugs were insane. It's called Fighting to Survive because I take an MMA fighter out, they survive with me in the bush, and then I have to go in the ring with them, and I do that with Elias. So check out the links. 4 episodes in this first entrance into the world of me creating for you constantly for YouTube, called Fighting to Survive. Check that out. The Beyond Survival films are now coming up. You'll also see that there's 3 seasons of Survivorman. So go and check. The important thing here is go check the playlists. If you click on, I think it's right down below me here, click on playlists, and because you can only see 10 playlists on the front page of YouTube. But if you click on playlists, go in, you'll see all the other playlists that are down there, like the Beyond Survival documentary series that will be coming up here very soon, 3 seasons of Survivorman, the Fighting to Survive, music videos, Secrets of Survivorman, how-to section. It goes on and on. Click on playlists and check out what's down below. And subscribe, don't forget. And our archive and catalog down there as well. All right, that is here's what I've got out right now for you guys. But in production, this is my list here, in production / coming up, here's what I have happening. Les Stroud's Wild Harvest is being delivered through APT for American Public Television, in the United States, and they get it October 1st. Over 400 stations, I believe, are going to be airing Les Stroud's Wild Harvest, starting October 1st. They have a 2-year span on that, and I don't know when in your neighborhood, in your area, they're going to put it out, but watch for that. And if your public television station isn't airing it, give them a phone call. Tell them to pick it up. So that's Wild Harvest, Les Stroud's Wild Harvest. I'm producing that in conjunction with world-renowned chef Paul Rogalski, and our partner in Production Crime, Kevin Kosowin, James Beard James Beard nominated producer with Wild Harvest. We'll make sure that becomes award-winning. The other one I did for public television, again for American Public Television, is Surviving Disasters with Les Stroud, and that is surviving natural disasters, earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, tornadoes, flooding, freezing, blackouts, pandemics. And I'm producing that right now, and that should be coming up well, I guess it'll be launched in the beginning of 2021, I think. the first quarter anyway. The other one that, although I finished it, but it's in their hands, launching in November on American Public Television, is my documentary film Lelouch, which is about a school shooting and a healing canoe trip that follows up in northern Saskatchewan. That's for celebrating Native Heritage Month, by the way, because the shooting was in an Indigenous community, and they asked me to come and take part in this healing canoe trip and film it. I'm uploading live music videos all the time, some conceptual music videos and live concert performances of my various songs all the time. Basically, every week we've got a schedule. They're all lined up. You know how you do it in YouTube. You line it all up with a schedule, and they're all coming on once a week at different times. And I'm now editing my podcasts. So Surviving Life with Les Stroud, the podcast will be seen here on YouTube. And also, as distributed by Apostrophe, will end up through Acast going across the board on the platforms for podcasting. So watch for that. I've already done 20 interviews. I'm editing them right now. Surviving Life with Les Stroud. We launch October 7th. Okay, and I've just been approving all of the illustrations for Wild Outside, my first children's book through Anik Press, and I'm going to do some more live reads of the chapters for that, by the way. That comes out also in 2021. And then, I just got back from Toronto, where I read in the audio book version of my first book, Survive, Essential Skills and Tactics to Get You Out of Anywhere Alive. So I do the read myself, so that's coming out as an audiobook. And then lastly, I will be doing some live concerts, probably right from here, with a lot of my old buddies like Peter Cleach and Ian Auger and so on performing with me. Don't know how I'm going to get that going yet, but the irony of my situation, unlike so many other, so many rock stars, is that I'm used to filming myself. And so doing some house concerts and home concerts for you, I'm just on the edge of getting those going for you, for those of you who actually enjoy my music. I didn't even write on the list here, but finally I will be releasing the double vinyl album version of Mother Earth, my album that was 10 years in the making, produced by Mike Klink. It features Slash and Steve Vai and Mindy Aber. That will be coming out as well very soon. I just have to approve the test pressing at this point. Lastly, I come back to the same way I started. Please subscribe. That's how it works. There's an algorithm at play here. There's a bit of coin that comes my way. Not like I used to make with the networks, but enough that I can organize my catalog, organize my archive, create new music video clips, create new video clips of all kinds, survival and how-tos and instructional and so on, but also create new films as well. And I've got a few things up my sleeve for that. So much more yet, I didn't even finish my whole list. Can you believe I used to actually be accused of being pretty lazy when I was young? Maybe not so much now. All right, there we go. Click on subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, but it means I can keep bringing you more of all of this stuff. And maybe in 20 more years, this will say the 40th anniversary.